Hey everybody, I'm doing a video today on some stuff that I was requested to do, which I asked for suggestions and got some really good feedback, but just wanted to show some of my future breeders and some of the stuff that would be considered, I guess, powerhouse. And I'm going to do a few shout outs. And I'm going to talk about one thing while I show off one of my retics also. But let's go ahead and show some of the future breeders. Some of these could be late season breeders this season. But more than likely it'll be next season for these. But let's start with this girl first. This girl's a Pastel Jigsaw Pet Clown. Try to get close to her head. See if we can get a good view. And her stripe right there is just solid all the way down. This one right here was requested by Miguel. Everybody knows him from Always Evolving Pythons. This is the Cypress Savannah Het Clown female. And for those who don't know, everybody knows the Cypress gene, but Savannah is cinnamon and Mojave. And of course she's Het Clown. Definitely one of my favorite snakes. It's hard to get the exact color, but that's pretty close from what I can tell in the camera. Kind of get that scribble pattern that goes all the way down like that. My favorites that I have. Let me know what you think of her. Okay, next is this girl. This is a Fire Yellowbellied Hittite. But she is getting pretty close this season, so she more than likely will be a late season breeder for me. Let me go down to the bottom. This girl has a little bit of stuck shed. This is a Bongo cinnamon pinstripe. But she hasn't shed since I've been in my new place and since I got my big humidifier and everything's been staying really steady. So once she does shed, it should be complete now since I have no issues with humidity now. Okay. Now, this girl's Pastel Orange Dream Inchi. I don't know how she gets her water dirty so fast. I just changed the waters today. Okay. And this one I'm really excited about too. This girl's a Firefly Yellowbellied Het Exanthic Snakekeeper line. I picked her up from John Daig. For those who don't know who he is, that is the owner of JD Constriction, who has the Stormtrooper. Again, Fire Yellowbellied Het Exanthic. And I have a Leopard Bee Het Exanthic male that will be going to her when that time comes. I showed her off, I showed this girl off a couple videos back, I think. But I'll show her again. She's featured breeder, and so she has some urates back there because she just shed also. She is a Soul Sucker Het Clown. Okay, and let me show off some in the baby rack. Be right back. Oh, sorry, camera cut out, but She is in deep shed, unfortunately. She's a super red stripe yellow belly, which she's about to be moved over into the mid-size rack. I usually move them over once they hit 800 grams. She's really deep in shed. Let's do some Het Clown stuff. She's a Pastel Inchi lesser Het Clown. Pastel Bamboo Het Clown female. This girl's just beautiful too. Got some big plans for my bamboo clown project that I am piecing together. So hopefully in a couple years I'll be able to have some, really nice cutting edge stuff. And let me show one more with my bongo stuff. Oh, and a couple more I wanted to show off is this pair. She's a pinstripe het sunset. She is packing on the weight, that's for sure. For those who have sunset stuff, are they some of your best eaters also? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, kind of like the puzzle stuff. But these are the only two I have for comparison. So let me know down in the comments what you think. This boy is a lesser het sunset. This should be a really nice pair, considering what lesser and pinstripe do with sunset. Alright, and let me get into the shoutouts now. He just shed, so I wanted to show him off. This is the Bongo Pass Fire. Very beautiful combo. If you don't have the bongo gene, I definitely recommend getting it. It's very underrated. It's became that way in the last 2 years. But here soon, you're about to see some amazing stuff with bongo. So I would definitely recommend getting in now. Bongo Pass Fire. And I'd like to give a shout out to 3 people. Just 3 this time. I will do more in the future. But these are 3 people who really stand out to me for being positive people in the community and true assets. First up, we have Going Youper. And dude, congratulations on getting over 1,000 subscribers. Well deserved. So sorry I'm so late on that. But everyone, please check out his channel. And next up, we have Boxing Boa. Really good guy. Super knowledgeable. He mainly does carpet pythons and boas. But no matter what you like, he has a little something for everybody. And last up, we have Always Evolving Pythons. Somebody everyone knows, and everyone knows he's super positive. So if you haven't subscribed to him, please do so now. Okay, what I want to talk about is really one point. May get into 2, but first one is really, it's just negativity in the hobby. As the reptile community as a whole. It's gotten better in the last year or 2, but some of it is just, it's concerning, which I haven't suffered as much as some people, which I'm sure they know who I'm talking about, which is just, it's just wrong, shouldn't happen, should never happen, but I see the negativity coming from them, or coming to them, because they buy like expensive snakes, which is kind of counterintuitive, because a lot of those people who complain are the same ones who complain about like the market is crashing and so on and so forth. But like, because really they should be happy for those individuals buying those snakes, because that shows the market is staying strong. Like, our hobby is staying strong, it's growing. And negativity drives away new people that want to come into the hobby, you know, want to see reptiles, but then they're met with all this, you know, like negative feedback, negative people, which it's not something that, you know, we need as keepers, as hobbyists, as collectors, however you want to call it. But yeah, like I was saying, those people should be happy that they see these snakes being bought, because it shows, you know, our hobby has a future. And I don't know, that's really the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about. But positive note, the wife and I are going to Orlando, Florida for a few days. We're going to go down to Universal Studios and have some fun. I do plan on vlogging it and posting videos, so be sure to look out for that for sure. There won't be any snake stuff, so I understand if some of you won't watch. But I know I'm pretty close to 1,000 subscribers, so if you made it this far in the video, I might do something, might do a little giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. Actually, I most likely will once I hit that number. Which, once I hit it, I'll announce, you know, what I got and what I'm doing for it. But I do plan on uploading on a pretty regular basis, at minimum twice a week. But I'm gonna try to do more than that, you know, 3 or 4 times, maybe more if I can think of content. Which my life isn't all that interesting, which it's better now because you know, I haven't made that plunge into just doing reptiles, which has been great compared to what I was doing. Well, that leads me to another point that I'd like to talk about. Just setting goals and reaching those goals. My goal was to do this full time, which was a goal I set in 2005. When I started getting serious into ball pythons and reptiles in general. You know, that was the year I bought my first pair of het pieds, which I ended up joining the military, you know, after 1 season of breeding them and missing on pieds, but that's beside the point. I'm here now, and you know, I kept that goal in mind the entire time, even when I was in the military. I never wavered from it. I pushed for it, I fought for it. Some years were hard, some were great. But best advice I can give you is when you set your goal, don't give up. Because if you don't, you will get there. But I was going somewhere else with it, but lost my train of thought. But yeah, that thought's gone. So must have not been that important. But yeah, like I said, next upload will probably be Wednesday, I want to say. I'm going to vlog the parks down there and stuff, give some feedback on the rides, the whole experience. We do plan on going to Animal Kingdom, so there will be some animal content, and I'll vlog that as well. But let me know what you think of the video. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And also, do check out the video, the people that I give a shout out to. Very positive people, great people for the hobby. And catch you on the next one.